Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're going to jump right into this one. It's Minnesota Twins franchise number 92. A road trip to Detroit, Motor City, first game of this three-game series. The Tigers take it 6-5. They improve to 61-52. We fall to 48-65. The Tigers lead the season series 7-3. Danny Santana 2 for 5 with a double and an RBI for us. Byron Buxton 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI. Brian Dozier goes 3 for 4. Brandon Kinsler gets the loss. And Francisco Rodriguez gets the win. That one went extra innings. Second game of this series, the Tigers win that one 5-4. They go to 62-52. We fall to 48-66. We have now lost 4 games in a row. The Tigers lead the season series 8-3 now. Byron Buxton 2 for 4 with a run scored. Joe Mauer with an RBI for us. Nick Castellanos 2 for 4 with a home run and 3 driven in for the Tigers. Game number 115 from Comerica Park in Detroit. We have highlights of this one. The Tigers 10 games above 500. Second place in the American League Central behind the Indians. Shane Green gets the start for them. He's 6-10 on the year with a 4.30 ERA in 121 innings. 95 strikeouts to 47 walks, and Tyler Chatwood, who has been recalled to take the spot of Alex Wood, who was put on the 10-day disabled list, goes for us. He's 2-9, a 6.08 ERA. 65 strikeouts on the year for Chatwood. Second inning, Kenny Vargas steps in. He's batting .303 with 15 home runs, 41 RBIs. There's nobody on base and nobody out. In fact, he's the first batter that Shane Green faces in this game, and he takes it deep to left field. An opposite field home run. Justin Upton cannot pull it back. And Vargas, with the solo home run, puts the Twins out in front 1-0. 16th home run of the year for Vargas. He has been hot lately. Byron Buxton steps in now, same inning with runners on the corners and 2 outs, and Buxton slaps it right back up the middle on the ground. A run comes in to score. It's 2-0 Minnesota. Third inning now, Brian Dozier, 251 on the year, 27 home runs, 72 RBIs. He is going to flirt with the 100 RBI mark this year for sure, if he stays healthy here. And Dozier drives it deep to center field, going back at the wall, looking up, and it's gone. A dead center home run for Brian Dozier. You don't see that too often at Comerica Park. That is a deep center field. Brian Dozier, number 28 on the year. It goes 431 feet. And the Twins lead 3-0. We go to the fourth inning. Miguel Cabrera facing Chatwood with nobody on, 1 out, 1-2 delivery from Chatwood. And Miggy goes opposite field and crushes it. And this one goes about 4 rows deep into the stands. A solo home run for Miggy. And that is also number 28 of the year, as he is tied with Dozier in second in the American League, behind Edwin Encarnacion, who has like 33 or 34, I think. 3-1 Twins. J.D. Martinez also tags Chatwood. And this one also into right field. Back-to-back home runs for the Tigers. 27th of the year for J.D. Martinez, and he's right behind Dozier and Miguel Cabrera. Next batter. Another drive, deep to right field. Danny Santana back at the wall, and he mistimes his jump. And it's back-to-back-to-back home runs for Detroit. Adam Lind, number 21 on the year. And we are all tied up at 3 at the end of 4 on the strength of back-to-back-to-back solo home runs. Michael Fulmer on now for the Tigers. He's 4-1, a 4.16 ERA. Robbie Grossman just called up from AAA on to face him with a runner on first. Grossman's going to pull it down the right field line. Miguel Cabrera goes to second, and he throws it into left field. Runner heading to third. And he slides in safely. An error on Miguel Cabrera. Here's Juan Centeno with nobody out. Runners on second and third, and Centeno laces it right back up the middle. 1 run scores. Another one coming around third, heading to the plate, and Grossman is gunned down. A bad decision to send Grossman around third with nobody out yet. And that's the first out of the inning. Emilio Bonifacio steps in now. Same inning, this time with 2 outs and runners on first and second. Bonifacio over the head of Castellanos at third. Into left field. Here comes the throw, the relay to the plate, and it's in time. And Juan Centeno is gunned down at the plate. So a couple of bad decisions that inning by the old third base coach, sending runners that got gunned down at the plate, keeps the Twins from really blowing open this one. It's 4-3 Minnesota. Here's the drive into the left center gap. It gets down. It's going to roll towards the wall. Runner making the turn and heading for third. And Jorge Polanco slides in safely with a triple. It's 4-3 Twins. Polanco on third here in the seventh. Brian Dozier steps in. Dozier laces one into left field, and Polanco will come in to score. It's 5-3 Twins. Matt Dominguez now. He's 2 for 3 on the day with 2 singles. He's batting .292 on the year. With Dozier on first and 1 out, and Dominguez drives it to right field. And the dive, it gets past him all the way to the wall. Dozier's going to make the turn and head to the plate. Here comes Dominguez sliding into third. He's under the tag safely. A triple for Matt Dominguez. And this game alone might pull the Twins out of last place in the major leagues in triples. Blaine Hardy comes in for the Tigers at 6-3. Twins with the lead. Robbie Grossman from the right side turns one into left center. That one is back. At the track, off the base of the wall. And Grossman will head in with a stand-up double, and another run will come in to score for Minnesota as they broken the game wide open here in the seventh. Max Kepler batting .213. With runners on the corners and 1 out, Kepler, ground ball to the right side, only plays at first. Another run will come in to score. So Kepler with the RBI. It's 8-3 Minnesota in the middle of 7. Nick Birdie comes in, just recently called up from AAA. He's 0-1 on the year with a 13.50 ERA. The score is 8-4. And Jose Iglesias strikes out swinging from Nick Birdie. Michael Tonkin comes in now to relieve Birdie in a little bit of a jam here. With the score 8-4 with 2 outs, runners on first and second. And Tonkin gives up the base hit down the right field line. It's going to get all the way to the wall. Run comes in to score. And is a double for Justin Upton. It makes the score 8-5. Tonkin will be yanked in favor of Trevor May. With runners on second and third, the Twins elect to put Miguel Cabrera on first and pitch with the bases loaded and a force at every base with 2 outs. J.D. Martinez already homered in the game. He's 2 for 3 with a double and a home run. With the bases loaded and a 9-5 lead, or 8-5 lead, driven deep to center field, Byron Buxton takes care of it. At the end of 7, it's 8-5 Twins. We go to the 8th inning. Alex Wilson on for the Tigers. 4.55 ERA. Brian Dozier, 2 for 4 on the day with a home run. With a runner on second and 1 out, the delivery from Wilson. Dozier into left field through the hole. Run's going to come around third, head towards the plate. And Bonifacio slides in safely, an RBI for Brian Dozier, and that's enough to get the Twins the win. Tyler Chatwood gets the win for the Twins. Wins have been hard to come by for Chatwood. A 9-5 final score here from Comerica Park. The Tigers lead the season series 8-4. They will meet 6 more times on the season, 3 games in Detroit and 3 games in Minnesota in September. Brian Dozier, 3 for 5 with a home run, 3 runs driven in. Matt Dominguez, 3 for 5 with a triple. Kenny Vargas hits a home run for the Twins. Tyler Chatwood gets the win. Trevor May, with 3 innings pitched, earns the save. So we'll close out this episode again with the standings. The Blue Jays, 11 games ahead of the Red Sox. The Indians, 4.5 ahead of the Tigers, 5.5 ahead of the Royals. We are still in 4th place, trying to stay out of the basement of the division. With the White Sox, the Mariners 5.5 ahead of the Angels, 7 ahead of the Astros. The Marlins 10.5 behind the Nationals. The Mets are 17 back. In the Central, the Cubs 8.5 games ahead of the Pirates, 10 over the Cardinals. And out in the West, the Dodgers at 74 and 40 11 games ahead of the Giants, 17 ahead of the Rockies, and pretty soon here we will start putting up the wild card races as August starts to roll to a close here on Minnesota Twins Franchise on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.